Hello everyone, this is Revati working as an assistant professor in the Department of Information Technology from SNS College of Technology. In our today lecture series, we are going to see about some of the services which will be provided by the transport layer. It is in the computer network. Before we start, let me ask you a simple question. Imagine a mild room in a company. Many employees are receiving letters, parcels, and documents every day. If all letters arrive only at the building entrance without specifying the person or department, it will create confusion. Then, similarly, in a computer network, data packets arrive to a host computer, but different applications like email, web browsers, or video streaming need to receive the correct data from the center. So the question is, how does the system know which applications should receive the data exactly? This is the problem solved by the transport layer. Let's we see this problem solving method using design thinking approach, which consists of 5 phases. All we know that: empathize, define, ideate, prototyping, and testing. The second phase of the design thinking is define phase. Now let us define the problem. The transport layer is responsible for process to process communication. All we know that. Unlike the network layer, which handles host to host delivery, the transport layer ensures that the data reaches the correct application running on a host. To solve this problem, the transport layer uses some of the port numbers. For example, for web services, we can use the port number 80 or 443. For email purpose, we can use port number 25. Then for file transmission protocol, we can use port number 21. These ports helps identify the correct process of application in the receiving system. Then the next phase is ideate phase. Now let us see how the transport layer handles the communication effectively. The transport layer performs some of the functions like multiplexing and encapsulation, flow control, error control, and congestion control. Let me see these services one by one. First one is multiplexing and encapsulation. Multiple applications send data simultaneously to the receiver. The transport layer combines these streams into segments before sending them to the network layer. The next one is the flow control. Sometimes the sender transmits data faster than the receiver can process it. Flow control ensures that the receiver is not overheaded. For example, sender pushes the data to the receiver, then receiver controls the rate using some buffer concept. Then next one is the error control. During the transmission, packets may be lost or corrupted. The transport layer detects errors and retransmits that particular lost packet to the receiver or segments to the receiver. Then the next one is the congestion control. Congestion control is occurs due to network load exceeds the capacity. The transport layer detects congestion and reduces the sending rate to avoid uh, network collapse or traffic. Then the next phase is prototyping. Now let us look at two major transport layer protocols. All we know that first one is user datagram protocol. Then the next one is transmission control protocol. UDP is nothing but user datagram protocol. It is connectionless protocol. It is also example for the unreliable protocol. It is having some of the special features like no connection setup before the data transmission and no reliability and faster transmission compared than the TCP. This is called fire and forget communication. Example for UDPs are online gaming, live video streaming, and video calls. The next protocol which will be used in the transport layer is transmission control protocol. It is a connection oriented protocol. Before sending data to the receiver, have to establish a connection setup process. It is also having some of the special features like reliable communication, error detection and correction, flow control and congestion control. Then it is having three phases. First, the phase is connection setup. Then the second phase is after connections setup, need to transmit the original data to the receiver. Then the third stage is after transmitting all the data and need to terminate the connection. This is called as connection termination phase. Then the next one is next one is testing phase. Let us test our understanding with a quick question. Identify which service is being used in the following scenarios: video streaming or YouTube, and sending an email, online multiplayer game. Uh, First is video streaming. It is used the UDP connection, that means user datagram protocol. Then the next is sending an email is done because of transmission control protocol. Then online gaming is comes under user datagram protocol. This shows different application choose protocols based on speed versus reliability requirements. uh, Let us see a quick summary of today's lecture series. The transport layer enables process to process communication. It uses port numbers to identify applications. It provides some of the functions such as multiplexing, encapsulation, error control, congestion control. Two main protocols which will be used in the transport layers are transmission control protocol and user datagram protocol, each designed for different communication needs. Thank you for watching.